To start the game. Says, your contract rights capacity is full, preventing automatic restoration. Welcome to Throne. Upon arrival in Elysium, press touchpad twice to join the chat or use L2 to open the ring menu and activate voice chat.
If you have any questions, ask away. The power is very... If you have any questions, the ones who we manage. If you have any questions, because I don't know.
Says, you have acquired Hello and a fresh start. Thanks to the star fragment's power, the island is safe for now. However, you learned just how unpredictable and dangerous this power can. Curry N1 and Jaw says, LFG Siloid 6 francs. Rishdi7 says, asterisk asterisk asterisk. Braytix says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and Rishdi7 says, asterisk 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 asterisk. June Finney Sir says, June Finney Sir's party. Stone 17 says, Bouftou Royale says, Kodanga recruit. Rejoins Notre Guild Chillax sur la PvE at l'entrade. Cita Churches un ambiance d'attendu pour explorer, fire des donjons et amuser sans pression, tu es la bienvenue. Que tu sois nouveau ou vétéran, vins partager cette aventure avec nous. Bonser says, DPSLF Siloids 5-6. Lushium says, Guild Drengrime recruit. June Finney Sir says, Stormbringer crossbows. Senfear says, LFG Abyss June 5th F.
Oh.
Labelabed says, Labelabed's Party Sanctum Farm 2 spot.
Tried using the storage? It's very convenient.
Revolupius. Many have died because of this evil man.
Have you tried using the storage? Welcome, brother!
No Excess says, No Excess is Party Sanctum.
How long is this ugly statue going to remain here? This guy's been dead for ages.
Curry N1 and Lumini says, Tank LFG Abyss DPS Shadow Crypt. Anon God says, LFG Siloid 6 francs.
Welcome, brother! First time in Castleton? Well, you can find the Einar priestess. Welcome, brother! Brother, you're here!
Says, Reville, Demon of Silesium. Book collected. Iodia says, Iodia's Party 5 francs Iloites is Abyss.
See you again soon!
Lord Hobbs of Laslan resisted Revolupius, who had usurped the throne.
No Excess says, No Excess is Party Sanctum Farm. Braytix says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvE content. Looking for dedicated players who want. Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvE content. Braytix says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvE content. Looking for dedicated players who want to dominate. Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvE content. Looking for dedicated players who want to dominate in both arenas and progress in raids. PM if you're interested.
Do you need something? Enjoy your adventure! Come back anytime!
Iodia says, Iodia's Party 5 francs Iloites is Abyss.
Friend, where are you off to without any weapon? On the road, the best companion is a good blade.
Danina says, Heal Symptom Search Party.
Take care, my friend.
Do you want to make your skill?
Do you want to learn a new skill?
So, Clay sent you.
By the way,
Eckford says, you have acquired Find Martine completion reward, S.
Turns out she had gone into hiding, fearing the Archeum Legion. When you showed Clay's token to the villagers, told you where to go, and gave you the full password, the Light Fragment Whispers.
See you later.
It is really important to grow your skills.
If it's food you're after, you've come to the right place. My culinary skills are the best in Castleton. Goodbye.
Says, the cruelest festival in the world book collected.
I wasn't expecting any visitors. I haven't seen you around before. I see, Renzi. Then I'll tell you where to go and bring me some... You know how to use... Oh dear. You look... Your symptoms are clearly getting worse. Hurry, bring me some rancid powder. I'll need some rancid powder in order to...
Bonser says, DPSLF Siloids Abyss 5-6. Says, Castleton Infirmary has been closed for some time due to rumors that the Archeum Legion was hunting Martine. It was to trick them into thinking that Martine, who had worked as a healer there, had left. While in hiding, she is still researching a cure for her sister of her star fragment side effects.
Lord Hobbs of Laslan resisted Revolupius, who had usurped...
Talkin Beard says, /Angild de Boutiperty looking for new members. We are a more casual-oriented guild, means it doesn't... Bouftu Royale says, Kodanga recruit. Rejoins Notre Guild Chillax sur la PvE at l'entrade. Coles0s says, LF heal and DPS 4 Deaths Abyss.
But after the
Says, you have acquired Clay's achievement, waypoint completion reward, S.
Teleportation was a rare skill that was only...
Hansama says, Tank LF Death Abyss. Trinzer says, LFG Sanctum DPS. Litera says, Plate of the Infernal Herald.
How can I help you?
Litera says, Ancient Tapestry Mantle. It says, you have acquired the Herbalist's Gloomy Apprentice completion reward, S.
The Herbalist's Apprentice. Oliver has been an apprentice there for some time, though he has yet to gain the approval of his master. You've heard that the locals pitied the outstanding apprentice, a gifted student who...
Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvE content. Looking for dedicated players who want to dominate in both arenas and progress in raids. Lanaya says, Lanaya's party cool. Labelabet says, Labelabet's party sanctum. Svart Spree says, nice. Anchanar says, full sorry. FR tilde PVE, PvP tilde Taus Niveau accept as tilde Entrated Progression Ashray, Churchens Jewers pour Dominor Ensemble. Rejoin as News des Maintenant. 56 Emo Classement the Guild. Discord Disponible. Says, Killed Scarab. Says, Killed Scarab. Curry N1 and Jaw says, LFG Siloid 6 francs. Maibu says, LFG Shadow Crypt. Cyber Rum 2077 says, Sun Ting Wong says, Viper Strike new guild starting, looking for active player, says, Killed Wasp. Says, Killed Scarab. Says, Killed Violent Harvester. Says, Killed Scarab. Says, Killed Wasp. Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a says, Killed Scarab. Says, you have acquired the once peaceful Ryefields completion. Anchanar says, Woofto Royale says, Kodum the Recruit. Says, Killed Wasp. Litera says, Allied Resistance Forces Contract Scroll 2, Sor. Nix Demetra says, Row/N Shadow off Golder we're a friendly and active says, Killed Wasp. Lumini says, know it please. Cadu PPL says, Cadu PPL's Party Sanctum. Lumini says, run. Nigeria says, Luminux is recruiting active players, new and vet alike to help build and be a part of an awesome casual/social PvP/PvE/R, says, Killed Wasp. Says, Killed Wasp. CyberRum 2077 says, Killed Wasp. Says, Killed Scarab. Says, one new stat point. After acquiring the last ingredient from the Mandrake farmstead, you were able to meet the herbalist, Wilson. He always entrusted the apothecary to his apprentice and collected herbs alone. Kadu PPL says, Kadu PPL's party we are 3.
And a contaminated scarab horn, which has a tonic effect. These ingredients are highly toxic on their own, but highly effective together.
Says, Killed Scarab. Nro says, LFG Cryptor Seal Wes 5-6. Armolder says, Armolder's party. Says, Killed Violent Harvester. Says, Killed Wasp. Says, Killed Scarab. Hansama says, Tank LF Death of says, Killed Violent Harvester. No X, Necronimus says, Necronimus's party Sorodoma Island. Says, Killed Scarab. Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvE content. Looking for dedicated players who want to dominate in both arenas and progress in raids. PF says, Killed Violent Harvester. Says, Killed Scarab. Says, Killed Wasp. Nolan says, one new stat point, S, acquired. Distribute them in character info. Nurtura says, Allied Resistance Forces contract scroll to Sorodoma Island. Says, Killed Wasp. Says, Killed Scarab. Says, Killed Scarab. Zikun says, Zikun's party. Lumini says, run. Says, Killed Scarab. Apophis 22 says, LFG Azrael. Says, Killed Scarab. Yamanaz says, Shayashtuk. Serpiente Guildmanipit Capuit, Minden Magyar Jotic. Dark Anima says, Dolch Mokik MIT Metastock Weg. Vir says, Killed Violent Harvester. Zikun says, Zikun's party. Says, killed wasp. Says, killed violent. Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild folk. Nyx Demetra says, Rose/N Shadow off gold. Labelabet says, help please. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed wasp. Yamanaz, Rubionetta says, Rubionetta says, killed wasp. Says, killed wasp. Says, killed violent harvester. Says, killed scarab. Says, killed scarab. Says, killed violent harvester. Says, killed scarab. Anchinar says, come here. Philo Vi says, wise were woe die expedition. Iodia says, Iodia's party 5 franc says, killed. Rubionetta says, Ridica says, online Sharisi Yuxik Turk Archivus Lari Gildemise Beckler is. Says, killed scarab. Says, the notification enabled, conflict, Morokai schedule has begun. Rubionetta, Subwati says, Gildanet Enda Yaz Kanka Yoksa Selam Vermayolar. Subwati says, Dinendi. Says, killed scarab. Says, killed scarab. Says, killed wasp. Subwati says, online Saudi Yuxik. Morgoat says, Morgoat's party. Nilin says, guys XD. Says, killed. Nilin says, go up. Cyber Rum 2077 says, LFG Temple Silavad. Says, killed scarab. I7 up I says, plus. Says, you have acquired the once peaceful Ryfield's completion reward, S. Says, killed violent harvester. Litera says, Litera's party. Says, killed violent harvester. Says, killed wasp. Paracurdo says, Catan Turk Gilduvaran GT. Iodia says, Iodia's party 5 francs Iloites is abyss. says, killed Violent Harvester. Parakurt says, killed Scarab. Roof to Royale says, Kodanga Recruit. Says, killed Scarab. Nix Demetra says, Ro/N Shadow off go. Iachna says, 617 Varsan Rasam. Tankle says, killed Wasp. Says, Spacey says, PvP. Lindo1 says, invite guys. Simp says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Scarab. SimbaCat28 says, SimbaCat28's Party Malakar. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Urdu Stance says, Turk Guild Varm Kanusarak DC vs Olan Kalabal K. M says, 1 new stat point, S, acquired. Distribute them in character info. Parakurdo says, Hellshade. Spacey says, PV, says, killed Wasp. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Scarab. Says, Sabwati says, Vavi Yard Malasma Isin Ar Yorsan Z Da Bais Basvuren Fire Nation. Cold. Pinisher says, invite. Says, killed Scarab. Latix says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild focused on, says, killed Violent Harvester. Iachna says, Bizda Ordaya Karisai's AT by Upal, says, Greytix says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvP. Parakurdo says, Hellshade is a semi-hardcore guild, says, killed Scarab. CyberRum 2070, Pinisher says, plus, says, killed Viridiana Blind says, hi. Available. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed Scarab. Falcos says, reset. Says, killed Wasp. Says, killed Scarab. Bullseye says, we so Beckham nichts raus wenig Schwarzen Manestein Abau. says, killed wasp. Mr. El Bardo says, LFG Sorodoma. Says, killed wasp. Says, killed scarab. Says, killed wasp. Says, killed wasp. Desenia says, Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a new semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvP. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed Scarab. Greytix says, Hellshade is a new semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed wasp. Says, killed scarab. Says, killed scarab. Zor0W says, killed wasp. Yamanaz says, Shayash says, killed violent harvester. Says, killed violent harvester. Raythian says, LFP Abyss. Says, killed violent harvester. Says, killed violent harvester.
Welcome to Mendrick Fun. Then
Exoher says, LFG Sorodoma. Chivernal Plurtus says, LFG Siloids.
While you search for treasures hidden in ships wrecked by storms and chests that have been drifting, you will encounter the masters of the coastline.
Shadow Venusium says, hey. Noter Guild. The Dark Shadows Recruit Guild, 100% FR, on Jusaru Porchil, Tout Jur est Laban Vainwe. Un Discord est disponible mais pas obligatoire si vous voulez vous amuser avec nous hesites pas à rejoindre la guilde ou en envoi, says, you have acquired the Herbalist's Explanation Completion Reward. Blackie Angel says, LFG Siloids. Says, killed Megalobster. Says, killed Hermit Lobster. Iodia says, Iodia's party 5 francs Iloids is abyss, says, killed Chestation. Desenia says, Desenia's party floor 3-4 abyss. Says, used mana regen potion, says, used quality attack remedy. Says, used recovery crystal. Exoher says, LFG Shadowed Crypt. Says, killed Megalobster. Says, used quality base material selection chest. Iodi, Kadu PPL says, Kadu PPL's party siloids we are all ready to. Talkin' Beard says, Ger/Anguild de Bouty Birdie looking for new members. Exoher says, LFG Crypt. Says, killed Hermit Lobster. General Darwin says, General Darwin, Iachna says, Iachna's party siloids B5 far, says, you have entered a safe zone. Pop Scene says, hi. Vampire Showow says, LFG Sanctum. Z Baba Yag says, LFG 5 francs, Freundlichen Mitspielern, Werlegen Word of ein Angenum. Yomagi says, Sanctum El. Nidaria says, tired of playing solo in an MMO. Luminux is looking to, says, stat distribution complete. Nix Demetra says, Row/N Shadow off Golder, we're a friendly and active guild looking for new members to join our adventure. Yomagi says, Sanctum LFG. Rubinetta says, give me my wand you stupid stinky thing. Buriza Du Kianan says, DPS LFP Sanctum. Rubinetta says, FC. Vision Rouge says, FR Guild NV, 13, Saluatoy Guerrier. Les Carp Stores Recrutent de Nouveaux Joueurs, Nous sommes un guild accès PvE avec de l'entrée bon humeur. Tout niveau accepté et discordiestien plus. Rejoins nos rangs, rejoins nos dungeons at nos raid. Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a new semi-hardcore guild focused on Cyber Rump. Buriza Du Kianans. CTXX says, CTXX's party Siloids 5-6. Z Baba Yag says, DPS LFG Siloids. Braytix says, Hellshade is a new semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvE content. Looking for dedicated players who want to dominate in both arenas and progress in raids. Talkin Beard says, Ger/Ang Guild de Bounty looking for new members. We are a more casual-oriented guild, means it doesn't matter if you are a new player or. Nix Demetra says, Row/N Shadow off Golder, we're a friendly and active guild looking for new members to join our adventure. If you're active and. Taiyu says, Law Guild Soul of Angels recruit tilde guild FR tilde PvE, PvP tilde Taus Niveau accept as tilde and traded progression Ashray, Churchens Joueurs pour Dominer Ensemble. Rejoin as News des Maintenant. 56 Emo Classement de Guild. Discord disponible. says, the calming potion that Martinet made worked. As soon as I drank the calming potion, I could feel my magic calming. Martinet, who has been ceaselessly researching to relieve the pain of her older sister, Labelabet says, Bizon Rouge says, FR Guild NV, 13, Nyx Demetra says, Rose/N Shadow off Golder, we're a friendly and active guild looking for new members to join our adventure. If you're active and love teamwork, we'd love to have you with us.
May I, Nas? Try, please. Try placing your hand on the waypoints in the plaza.
CTXX says, CTXX is Party Siloids 5-6. Kingska says, LFG Crypt DPS. Taiyu says, Law Guild Soul of Angels recruit tilde guild FR tilde PvE, PvP tilde Taus Niveau accept as tilde and traded progression Ashray, Churchens Jewers pour Dominer Ensemble. Rejoin as News des Maintenant. 56 Emo Classement de Guild. Discord disponible. Talkin' Beard says, Ger/Ang Guild de Boutiperty looking for new members. We are a more casual-oriented guild, means it doesn't matter if you are a new player or experienced one, all can join. If you want in, either DM me, Talkin' Beard, or directly apply to the guild. Braytix says, Viku says, LFG Crypt 3k DPS. Proto says, LFG. Viridiana Blind says, LFG Crypt DPS. Dedersky says, LFG Group Siloids Abyss DPS. Stay with me says, plus. Paracurdo says, Sokuku says, Sokuku's party. Talkin' Beard says, Ger/Ang Guild de Bouti. Nyx Demetra says, Rose/N Shadow off Guild. Philo Vi says, LFG Siloids 2.6k DPS 5-6. Furtival says, heal. Says, you have entered a peace zone. Dedersky says, invite Philo Vi. Dedersky says, Siloids Abyss need peep. What says, you have acquired appendix play button how to use awake. Guild Trip says, LFG.
If you open the map and select an activated waypoint, you can instantly travel to that location.
Deval says, LFG Siloy 6 francs plus. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Planio says, F says, killed Scarab. Exoher says, Exoher's is party. Rex Exoher says, crypt. Says, killed Violent Harvest. Says, killed Wasp. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Vision Rouge says, FR Guild NV. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Nix Demetra says, Rho/N Shadow off Ret 0N says, Kodanga Recruit. Rejoins Notre Guild Chillaxe sur la PvE at l'entrade. Cita Churches un ambience d'attendu pour explorer, fire des donjons if amuser sans prest says, 1 new stat point, S, acquired. Distribute them in character info. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Says, killed Scarab. Says, killed Violent Harvester. Viku says, let's go up, there is more to kill. Says, killed Chestation. Great, Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a new semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP. Talkin' Beard says, /Ang guild devouty perdi. Ret0n says, Kodanga recruit. Nix Demetra says, killed Megalobster. Says, killed Chest, says, wasted used transcending power, eclipse to call forth darkness. Samster says, you better run and hide. Samster says, wasted is coming. Irukelia says, who? Says, killed Hermit Lobster. Toby88 says, 2400 tank LFG Slywas. Says, killed Boy Zero says, wasted is coming run. Toby88 says, 2400 tank LFG Shadow Crypt. Greytix says, Hellshade is a new semi-hardcore, says, killed Chestation. Talkin' Beard says, /Ang guild devouty perdi looking for new members. We are a more cat. Nix Demetra says, Ro/N Shadow off, says, the news from Mina was unexpected. Zeroth's Sion Sae says, why is there an eclipse?
Forcing her to flee. Martinez
Big Zero says, BBB.
To control her mana completely, so she set out to find a way to quell her frenzied mana on her own.
Vinod says, it was a man-made eclipse. Sunmu says, to kill people. Toby88 says, Kirit00 says, 1.
Unfortunately, we're a bit late. That one must have taken Adriana away!
You have a star fragment just like that girl. I won't be going home empty-handed after all. You dare interfere with our plans? I'll kill you!
Hand over the star fragment! I can't lose to some kid!
Ret0n says, Kodanga recruit. Rejoins Notre Guild Chillaxe sur la PvE at l'entrade. Sita Churches en ambiance d'attendu pour explorer, fire des donjons acti amuser sans pression, tu es la bienvenue. MP Noir. Nyx Demetra says, Ro/N Shadow off Golder, we're a friendly and active guild looking for new members to join our adventure. If you're active and love teamwork, we'd love to have you with us.
I felt I quickly just why
It says, you have acquired clues left by Adriana, completion reward, S.
The power of a star fragment. Only
Exoher says, LGH Sorodoma Island.
And a diary she had left behind. There, she had clearly recorded the difficult times she had been through.
Just who was she ended up
Talkin' Beard says, Gur/Anguild de Bounty Birdie looking for new members. We are a more casual-oriented guild, means it doesn't matter if you are a new player. Nyx Demetra says, Ro/N Braytix says, Hellshade is a new semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvE content. Looking for dedicated players who want to dominate in both arenas and progress in raids. PM if you're interested. English speakers only. Niceif says, amazing. Braytix says, Hellshade is a new semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP. L8m7y says, Aboth hot out. Talkin' Beard says, Gur/Anguild de Bounty Birdie looking. Paracurdo says, Hellshade is a new semi-hardcore guild focused on both PvP and PvE content. Looking for Quanio says, fr/saluatausidatout vespera recruit news soms un guild seri use avec comme objectif la PV. Kaz Skamae says, Taio says, La Guild Soul of Angels recruit ~guild fr ~PvE, PvP ~taus niveau accept as ~and traded progression ray, Churchens Jewers pour Dominor Ensemble. Rejoin as news des Maintenant. 56 emo classement de guild. Discord disponible.
Archeum forces captured Martinet, the younger of two twin sisters. By keeping her hostage, they forced the...
Doc Vtech says, Bu Eclipse ini Oloyoya. Says, wasted used transcending power, eclipse to call forth darkness. Rothery says, Can lie sk Yerkurtler gotten sr. Masenro says, I was in the mark. Vision Rouge says, FR Guild NV, 13, rejoins Nos Dungeons at Nos Raids, rejoins Les Carp Stores. Says, Wasted's transcending power, Eclipse effect is ending. Says, unable to morph. Not enough space. Says, you have entered a safe zone. Talkin' Beard says, /Anguild de Bounty looking for new members. We are a more casual-oriented guild, mean, Mustafa says, rest.
In the past, when Archeum had taken Martinet hostage,
Is there someone out there? Can anyone help me?
May Einar's blessing. Einar's blessing.
Is there someone out there? Can anyone help me? There isn't that much time left. Oh, what should I... There's something that I could... Have you ever heard of this? The only... Whenever I get the anniversary... I saw... I wish I could... You don't mind? Actually, you... Thank you...
Brother, this way! Come over here for a second! Have you tried using the storage? It's very convenient. That's great. Brother. Got that, brother?
Revolupius. Many have died because of this evil man. Phew.
I'll keep your things safe so you can rest easy.
See that smashed head? I did that. Me.
so many things. Look, a wolf hunter. Please defeat the Crackle in the wrecks on Wind Hill Shores. They're tricky to also. Please remember.
Unfortunate accidents often happen off the coast of Castleton, when fishing boats are sunk by the perilous reefs. Chunks of the bait that anglers use are sometimes found in the chests that wash ashore from the wreckage. Their pungent smell is highly effective at luring in wolves. Crustaceans called crackles are often found in the wrecks near Windhill shores. Crackles are as ferocious as they look and have a pungent smell. It's said that a hunter once won the wolf hunting contest by secretly using crackle meat as bait.
Periodic to do. Please defeat the.
need stronger armor? Usually.
The Lord's Aid Dave introduced you to an armorsmith at Castleton named Rachel. Rachel gave you some materials and told you to craft some armor.
Come on, come all! Take a look at our new weapons and armor! If you go to Artisan Street by Castleton Market, you can craft things yourself. You can ask me anything about weapons, my friend. Goodbye, my friend. Have you brought more materials?
take a look at our beautiful and exquisite accessories. Come again.
Are you back already? You take the echo.
When you returned with the ingredients, the Lord's aide was greatly relieved that he could proceed with the contest as intended. He asked you to deliver the new bait to the Lord's brother, Chris, in Blackhow Plains. He also is the head of the Wolf Hunters Association, so you'll need to talk to him to acquire a keepsake.
Where is the person the law? Where the hunt? What? I haven't played wolf in a camp lately. Want to do me a favor?
Enjoy the hunting cunt. Enjoy the hunting cunt.
One of the materials for the wolf hunting keepsake is a broken fang from one of the ferocious wolves that inhabit the Blackhow Plains. Only intrepid hunters can acquire this material, symbolizing the death of Iskale the Greyfanged.
Damn! These wolves are fiercer than I thought. Help me! Help me! Damn! These wolves are fiercer than I thought. Help me! Fiercer than I thought. Someone please! Someone please help me! Damn! These wolves are fiercer than I thought. I'm alive. Thanks to you. Please accept this in return.
Damn! These wolves are fiercer than we thought. I'm alive. It's all thanks to you. Please accept this in return.
Oh, do you need something? Keepsake I've made a silly. All right, anyway.
Thomas, a Castleton craftsman, reminisced about the past and recreated the same kind of wolf-hunting keepsake he made in times long gone. He vividly remembered the days when Iskael raided his town, recalling that alongside young Henry, who bravely set out to rescue the children, was an unknown hero.
Do you want to make your skills stronger? There is a way to make. You'll need to use skill. I knew it. Enhance your skills with act.
Following Thomas's advice, you visited the skills researcher Adrian. Adrian taught you how to craft and use skill growth books. Armed with this new knowledge, You now have the potential to become even stronger. You crafted a skill growth book with Adrian's help. Adrian said if a skill reaches a certain level, an additional effect will be activated. Such power will be very helpful in the coming war.
Take care now.
That was close. I can't believe the ghastly tales were true. Have you brought enough materials? Toy. Come back anytime,
You there.
my friend.
If you want armor that's perfect. If you want armor that's perfect. If you want armor that's perfect for you, you have to craft it. Come back soon. Anything else you need?
Anything else you'd like to see?
Hello, friend. Come on in and look around.